Well, the breaking news right now on this big political story as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. 4 years sentence has been announced for Jaya Jayalalithaa, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. This is a big blow for AIADMK. 4 years, in fact, has been sentenced. Remember, in the disproportionate asset case, she in fact now will not even get immediate bail. Let me go across to TSD editor South, who's joining us with this breaking news. Sudhir, over to you. What are all the nitty-gritties that the judgment has now said?
Well, what we are told is that all the 4 accused, which includes Jayalalithaa as the prime accused, Shashikala, Ilavarasi and Sudhakaran, have got 4 years behind bars in the disproportionate assets case. What is even more significant is that Jayalalithaa has been fined 100 crore rupees. Remember, it is a 66 crore rupees plus disproportionate assets case, whereas in 1996 she was found to have this kind of assets for which she did not have any satisfactory reply. But now she has been fined 100 crore rupees. But more significantly is the 4 years in prison, which essentially means one, of course, she will have to resign as Chief Minister, but also now she will have to spend time behind bars and also not be able to contest the 2016 Assembly elections. So in that sense, a huge blow to Jayalalitha's political future, at least the immediate political future. We'll have to see what would be the next legal recourse. The indication that we have got is also by the fact that the prohibitory orders has been put for 5-kilometer radius from the Bangalore Central Prison. So the indication that we are getting from our sources in Bangalore Police that she could well be lodged in the Bangalore Central Prison tonight and tomorrow, and only after that some kind of legal action will be taken by her lawyers, probably to move her to jail Tamil Nadu. But yes, at the moment the big breaking news coming out of Bangalore here is that a huge blow to Jayalalithaa. 4 years prison announced for all the 4 accused in the disproportionate assets case, and 100 crore rupees fine for Jayalalithaa.
Big setback as far as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu is concerned. 4 years conviction. Now she, as Sudhir was saying, in most likelihood would be taken straight to the Bangalore Central Prison, where she will be lodged for tonight. And then her lawyers can now formulate further policy on what they want to do. But massive repercussions of this, of course, she would not be able to contest elections. She will have to immediately resign as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And yes, this will now mean that AIADMK party will remain rudderless. Let me go back across to TS Sudhir. Sudhir, now apart from this, the law and order situation in Tamil Nadu will be a huge challenge. What are you hearing from your sources?
Just check with. Yes, the law and order situation is going to be a huge challenge. As I told you, Tamil Nadu Governor K. Rosaya just had an emergency meeting with the Tamil Nadu Home Secretary. He does realize that the situation can spiral out of control. AIADMK party activists obviously very angry with the conviction of their party supremo, attacking DMK offices in different towns and cities of Tamil Nadu. Cities like Pudukottai, Coimbatore, Kadalur, Salem have seen violence, clashes between DMK and AIADMK, even outside Karunanidhi's residence in Gopalpuram in Chennai. So in that sense, it is becoming an AIADMK versus DMK street fight, literally, which could really spiral out of control.
So very quickly, any clarity on where she would have to go through a sentence? Will that be in Bangalore, or would she be taken back to Tamil Nadu?
Well, since the case was filed in Tamil Nadu, the legal opinion is that she should be lodged in the prison in Tamil Nadu. But at the same time, since the special court is here in Bangalore listening to it, it's quite possible that she would be lodged here temporarily, and probably after that, and also depending on what the Karnataka government says in this matter, she could be shifted then thereafter to a prison in Tamil Nadu.
Very quickly, let me go across to Ava Singh, senior lawyer, who's joining us on the phone line. Ms. Singh, this is 4 years. A significant term has been awarded to Jayalalithaa. 7 was the demand of the prosecution. How do you see this case panning out?
Jayalalithaa has been charged under the Prevention of Corruption Act 13(1)(e), that is the disproportionate assets case. And the offence, for this offence, the punishment under 13 Section 2 is minimum 1 year and maximum up to 7 years. Since the disproportionate asset was a very large amount of almost 66 crores, and also there was another case which luckily got dropped, but I think 4 years is a good enough punishment, and it would be a good example to all the corrupt politicians of the country who have been taking the country for a ride till now.
Well, an example has indeed been set in. Let me go across to Mr. Gaurankant, who is joining me here in the studio. Mr. Kant, first of all, explain to our viewers what this 4-year punishment means. And also, the judge has slapped a 100 crore fine on Jaya Jayalalithaa.
Right. It's a very stiff punishment which has been given to her, and rightly so, because justice is not only that it is done, it also appears to have been done, and that's exactly what has been done here. And it means that the political career for Jayalalithaa would be doomed, in the sense she will not be able to contest the election also for another 6 years. And also it means that she'll be lodged in the jail. And as far as her, probably she might try to go to Chennai jail, and probably because the FIR has been lodged in Chennai, so the lawyers would probably try to get her there. But then you have to see that the special court was constituted here, and then the appeal was, the trial was done here.
Yeah.
So even the appeal probably would be filed in Karnataka High Court, and it would be, we have to see that what exactly has to be done.
So very quickly, what are the legal recourse that Jayalalithaa and her lawyers do have now? What are the options in front of them?
Well, right now they're going to move for, the sentence should be stayed, and they are going to file an appeal against this conviction too. And they have a window of almost 90 days, so probably they are going to immediately go ahead and move the High Court and try to get this stay. But we have to see. I mean, probably it's four years, so I don't think so that it's going to be very easy for her at all.
Absolutely not going to be easy for Jayalalithaa. Let me go across to Executive Editor Javed Ansari, who is with me in the studio. Javed, huge political repercussions as far as this sentencing is concerned. We were talking about 3 years, less than 3 years, 4 years, 100 crore fine. This effectively means she's out of the race for 2016, and also it might spell doom for AIADMK.
Yes, big trouble ahead for Jayalalithaa, and also for her party, the AIADMK. She will not certainly be a player. She will not be able to contest the next elections. In fact, for the next 6 years, unless, of course, the sentence in the whole cases against her is stayed by the court. She can apply for bail. She might get bail in due course of time, but she will not be in the race, and it'll be difficult for her. And if, as Mr. Kant was saying, if she's lodged out of Tamil Nadu, then her ability to influence things and control them from behind on a day-to-day basis will be severely curtailed.
Well, as you are seeing on your screens, Jaya Jayalalithaa now will have to step down as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Her MLA-ship also gets cancelled immediately. Remember, any sentence more than 2 years gets you disbarred from membership of any house. And Jaya Jayalalithaa has been convicted for 4 years in the disproportionate asset case. 100 crore, huge fine has been slapped on her. Mr. Kant, why do you think the judge has been harsh as far as 100 crore fine is concerned? That is a huge amount, almost unheard of.
Well, I'm sure the evidence was so incriminating that the judge had made up his mind that a stiff punishment should be meted to her, and that is the reason it's been 4 years and 100 crore fine. So I think the evidence against her were absolutely watertight, and that's the reason why the judge has gone ahead and given such a stiff punishment to her.
This also means that she would not be able to get immediate bail.
I don't think so she's going to get immediate bail for sure. With a 100 crore fine, it's not going to be very easy for her.
In fact, 100 crores, does she have to pay up 100 crores immediately, or is there a time frame in which she has to?
I've not seen the judgment, so maybe the lawyers would have asked for some installments, but I guess maybe 100 crores straight away would have to be given. I'm not sure.
This would also mean that the conditions for her bail would be very stiff. The surety and other things involved. This would also be very stiff given the quantum of punishment. 4 years and 100 crore fine has been slapped on Jayalalithaa. This would have massive political repercussions, not only in Tamil Nadu but on a national scene also. Let me go across to TS Sudhir. Sudhir, a lot of people are calling it an example that has been set of politicians. How do you see this verdict panning out immediately as far as politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned?
Just a quick addition to what the information that we've already flashed out. The other 3 accused, which is Shashikala, Ilavarasi and Sudhakaran, have to pay 10 crore rupees in fine, and all their properties will also be seized. So that's the other part of the judgment as far as the other 3 accused in this disproportionate assets case is concerned. But yes, as far as the political nature of Tamil Nadu and the rest of the country is concerned, this kind of judgment does send a very strong message that even though 18 years have lapsed, justice was delayed but was not denied. So in that sense, it sends a very strong message to anyone indulging in corruption, especially those in power, that the law will catch up with them one day or the other. And that is really the big lesson, the big message that is emerging from this Jayalalithaa verdict here in Bangalore at this special court.
So stay on with me, Priyanka Chaturvedi, the spokesman of the Congress party, is joining us on the phone line right now. Mr. Chaturvedi, your first reaction to this massive setback to Jayalalithaa. She has been convicted for 4 years and a 100 crore fine has been slapped on her.
The law has taken its own course, and considering it has happened after deliberation for last 18 years, it is now Ms. Jayalalithaa would have decided to decide what her future course of action will be, considering that she has been convicted. And yes, it would be interesting politics now in Tamil Nadu.
Not only in Tamil Nadu, Ms. Priyanka, do you think it, Mr. Chaturvedi, do you also think it's an example, a sort of warning to other politicians to get their act together?
See, considering how Congress had actively pursued all anti-corruption bills, considering how Rahul Gandhi had taken a strong stand, it is definitely speaks for what we have been fighting for. And yes, it also sets a precedent for other leaders too.
Thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. Let me go back to T.S. Sudhir, Editor South, who is right outside the whole center of this whole gravity right now in Bangalore. Sudhir, will she immediately be taken to the Bangalore Central Prison, or has she, I mean, what is happening right now? What are the formalities that are going on right now inside the court?
Well, the sentencing has just been delivered by, the quantum of punishment has just been announced by the judge at the special court. But what we are told is that the defense counsel for Jayalalithaa and the 3 other accused are still pleading for one, the quantum of sentencing to be reduced further, also for the amount of fine to be reduced further. Whether the judge will agree to that, we do not know, but this is what the sentencing, he has announced very clearly, that 4 years for all the 4 accused, 100 crore rupees fine for Jayalalithaa, and 10 crore rupees for each of the 3 accused, and all their properties to be seized. What will happen now is that Jayalalithaa is most likely to be taken to the Bangalore Central Prison. We are told by our sources in Bangalore Police as well as the Prisons Department that there is some kind of an arrangement made at least for Jayalalithaa, Shashikala and Ilavarasi in the barracks at the Bangalore Central Prison, where they can be lodged for the night and perhaps even tomorrow. So that is likely to be their dwelling for the night at least, and over the weekend as far as Jayalalithaa and her 3 co-accused are concerned in this disproportionate assets case, and only after that she could be shifted to a prison in Tamil Nadu.
So there also, any reaction coming in from the chief, from J. Jayalalithaa or any of the other accused? Remember, we were speaking about when the verdict was announced in this, you said they didn't seem very moved. After this, what has been a reaction from them?
Well, no reaction from Jayalalithaa or any of the co-accused. We do not really have access to the special court, but the AIADMK lawyers who are here obviously extremely dejected and disappointed, because they were hoping against hope that even if in the extreme circumstance of her being convicted, it would not be for a period of more than 2 years and life could actually go on as usual. That has, however, not happened. 4 years is a very stiff sentence for the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, and the kind of fine which has been imposed, and if the judge does not agree to reduce it, it obviously does mean not a very good time for Jayalalithaa and the other 3 co-accused.
Absolutely. Mr. Kant, very quickly, like Sudhir was saying, that the judge has announced the verdict on this. They have announced the quantum of punishment. The defense lawyer are still pleading. They want it to be reduced. They also are asking for leniency as far as the fine is concerned. Can the judge do that immediately after pronouncing the judgment?
Once the judgment had been pronounced, I think it's just in vain that they are trying to plead and try to get it reduced. I don't think so the judge is really going to relent on that.
Well, it seems tough times are going to come as far as Jayalalithaa and the other co-accused are concerned. Let me go back to T.S. Sudhir once more. Sudhir, what are you hearing? In how much time are we expecting Jayalalithaa to come out of that courtroom, and what follows on from there?
Well, Ankit, if she's actually taken immediately to the Bangalore Central Prison, she will not even come out anywhere here, because the Bangalore Central Prison is bang opposite this special court complex, which is on that street which you can see right behind those police barricades. So if she is actually taken straight to the Bangalore Central Prison, she'll just have to cross that street and go directly into the Central Prison. So she will not even have to come out. The people who will come out are the people of the AIADMK, the various ministers and MLAs who actually have come in large numbers to provide moral support to their chief minister. They are the ones who are likely to be dejected, and the responsibility will really lie on them to ensure that the law and order situation in Tamil Nadu, in different towns and cities of Tamil Nadu, does not spiral out of control.